Hey, 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 everyone. Celebrity Style Magazine back again. And I'm here to give bit of an update. Yes, an update. Now, let me first say shout out, excuse me, frog in my throat. Shout outs to People Magazine because, as I said, bit of an update. If you guys haven't been aware, but it's been, shoot, 4 months since we've ever seen any sightings of Diddy. Well, apparently TMZ, yes, TMZ got the first pictures. Yeah. So I'll be reading here from Pure Magazine. This video is not going to be too long. I don't want to bore you guys, but yeah, let's get going here. So it says here, Sean D. Combs seen in prison for the first time nearly 7 months after federal sex crimes conviction. And you see right here, here you go. This gentleman right here, all I gotta say is wow. Comparing to this guy, yeah, look, I'm not trying to laugh here. I'm not trying to make any type of jokes, but let's just say he looks a little on the rough side. Very rough. Okay, let's continue on with this article. All right, what we need to know is the first photo of Sean Diddy Combs in jail has been released. The music mogul was recently transferred to a prison in New Jersey where he will carry out the remainder of his sentence for federal sex crime. Now, pardon me, let me put on my glasses here. So I could see this. Okay, here we go. Yeah. So, Combs was sentenced to 50 months in prison after being convicted on 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution. The article continues on. The first photo of Sean Diddy Combs in prison has been released on on Friday, October 31st. The music mogul, who is now 55 years of age, was photographed in the yard at Federal Correctional Institution Fort Dix in New Jersey. He was transferred to the prison the day before to serve the remainder of his 50-month sentence for federal sex crimes. In the photo, first obtained by TMZ. Now, let me say this. It's amazing how TMZ gets a hold of things, you know what I'm saying? It's just insane. But yeah, let's continue on reading. Combs has Combs is seen wearing a dark blue jacket with a beanie on his head. He was photographed with a full white beard as he looked out into the distance. And here we go again. This is same picture here. Yeah, just let's all take a brief moment and pause and look at this man. Like wow. This is what, a year and 4 months, because the latest pictures we've seen were courtroom sketches, but this is the closest we're getting to. Let me see if I can screen. Oh, here we go. Yeah, boom, there we go. Yeah. Do you believe it? Wow. Okay, let's continue on with the article. Combs is staying in a dormitory style unit in the prison. The facility's breakfast menus include fruit, hot oatmeal, and whole wheat bread and jelly, along with the serving of coffee and skim milk to be served before the sun has fully risen at 6 a.m. local time. At lunchtime, he served it served like for lunch served around 11 in the a.m. On Saturday, November 1st, Combs is expected to be given a menu that includes chicken fajitas, cilantro rice, black beans, whole kernel corn, fruit, and a beverage. So I'm assuming that is a far cry from the shit he was getting at the MDC. Was it that place now in Brooklyn, Hell on Earth type of place? Yeah. Um. Hopefully here no one will be trying to poison his ass. Sorry, no jokes. Okay, let's keep reading. That will carry him up until dinner at 4 in the p.m., where he'll be treated with roast beef or lentils, mashed potatoes, mixed veggies with brown gravy, whole wheat bread, and margarine. Sorry, brain freeze. A margarine pat and a beverage on the side, according to the prison's menu. The new setting is different for Combs, who previously occupied his days with family visits and even orchestrated a 6 week free game with Diddy, business and entrepreneurship class, while he was at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, according to the court file obtained by People. So he previously occupied his days with family visits and even 6 week free game with Diddy. Business and entrepreneurship class. Wait, was he teaching a business and entrepreneurship class? Okay, yeah, whatever. Combs' legal team requests that the musician be transferred from MDC to the prison Fort Dixon, New Jersey, a low security prison that offers the residential drug abuse program. U.S. District Judge Aaron Sumerian, oh, sorry, I hope I'm sorry if I'm butchering up this man's name, has recommended that Combs be considered for any available substance abuse program. Last month, the mogul was sentenced to 50 months in prison after being convicted on 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution in July. His trial in the Southern District of New York resulted in him being acquitted of the most serious charges he faced, including sex trafficking and racketeering, which potentially carried a life in prison sentence if he had been found guilty. So prosecutors asked at the time that Combs be sentenced to 11 years in prison, claiming in a sentence memorandum that they believed he was unrepentant, and I quote, about his actions. However, the musician's defense asked that he receive a sentence no more than 14 months. His legal team filed a 2-page court document on Monday, October 20th, including intending to appeal his conviction. According to the Federal Bureau of Prisons, Combs is to be projected release from prison on May 8th, 2028. The release date suggests Combs, who had already served a year in jail before his October sentencing, could be released a few months early for good behavior, though the date could still change. And ending off, Combs has been in prison since he was arrested in September 16th, 2024 at a Manhattan hotel. And that there, y'all, ends the article. So yes, as I said, the only last pictures we've seen of this man was court sketch, and now we've seen a live picture from TMZ on how this man looks. Now, again, I'm going to end it here, y'all. I'm checking out. Tell me what your thoughts. Express them down below in the comments. But please, 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 I just ask that you just keep it respectful. All right. Also, you could check out my 2 videos. Here, I will post them up in my end screen. Check them out. It details his prison attack and also a potential partner from Trump. Hmm, what do you think about that? Again, express that down below. And if you enjoyed this video, please consider and hitting that like button. Just note to notify YouTube that you're enjoying the content. And if you really are enjoying this, hey, why not subscribe? Okay. So now I just want to end off with my saying because I'm pretty tired myself. I want us all to be well, stay positive, but most importantly, people, we need to be safe out here. So with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.